give up. Like, I'm done. There's nothing else for me to do here. I can't improve. I can't get better. I can't feel better. I can't see through anything that I'm doing. I give up. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. One thing I think I've learned is that sometimes you just can't do it. You just cannot do it. And I'm making this, talking about this, because I'm about to graduate in less than a week. And when I tell you, I almost was not about to graduate. I'm telling you, I almost was not about to graduate. I got into a car accident about a year ago. It'll be a year in February. And I literally, like, after the car accident, it was the first semester of senior year. And I'm moving fast. I'm moving so fast. I just got a new job. So I'm working both my jobs. I'm saving my money. You know, I didn't really have a plan at the time. I just knew I was going to graduate by the end of the year, which is around now, December. After the car accident, I started having issues with my classes. I literally only had to take a couple more classes and I could graduate early, technically early. Um, didn't happen. I was supposed to graduate by last semester, spring semester. Got into the car accident. I couldn't focus. Like, something in me switched. And literally everything that came next, I was only worried about working so that I could get a new car. I was only worried about how to get to work. I was working two jobs. I bought my bike. I don't know if you can see here, but I struggled, like, mentally. Physically, I was fine. My body was okay. You know, my sister was in the car with me when the accident happened. So, you know, he's good all the time. But I felt so, as fast as I was moving, as fast as that time went, I felt so unsure. Like, what comes after this? What am I going to do now? Like, once I graduate, then what? And that mix of thoughts, plus the people that I was around, the energy that I had in my life, it took a toll on me mentally. And I've never been the type of person to say that I have depression, um, because I've never been to a doctor. I don't like to self diagnose. And I also feel like I can be sad without having depression. Like, I can go through things and they be really, really bad and I not have depression. I don't have to classify it as depression. And another part of me doesn't want to claim that. Like, I'm not going to claim depression as a part of what I've got in my life. I make my decisions and I make very good decisions. So I can choose how I feel about this or that. But I gave up. I gave up. I gave up. So probably took me 3 months to get a car. By early summer, I had a car. I was working both of my jobs the entire summer. And then I just went down to one job in September. I was not doing well in my classes. The spring semester, I had to drop 3 classes and I only was able to continue on finishing one. And I had never been like that. Like, I was freaking out. I was like, yo, is it this accident? Is it really something going on? Like, I can't sit here and focus. I can't even read this book. Like, I love reading. I'm political science. You gotta read. You gotta write all day, all night. I can't even do that anymore. I can't even focus on the goal that I know I have. That was the main part. And I fell so far into the hole that I was like, okay, I don't think I can climb myself out of this one. I give up. And I did. I gave up. I promise you. Like, I I want to share that it's okay to give up, because I believe in God. I asked God, what should I do? Like, I literally cannot sit here and focus. I can't focus on anything. I can't focus on relationships with people. I can't focus on being there for my friends. Like, I wake up, the day is gone, the next day's here, and I'm like, what happened? Plus, working my policy job, like, took so much of my brain throughout the day. I'm like, I want to get home. I want to relax. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do any homework. I don't want to do nothing. It was also my environment. Like, the people I was around, I've come to a point now where I've cut off a lot of people. I'm not friends with the same people that I was before. And that feels so good because I know who I am. I also know how good of a friend I am. I also know what I can be better at. I also know how to communicate. But I'm a bigger person than what some people try to make me feel. And I don't need to be around that. I can choose what comes next. I can choose. And when I say, like, I gave up, I had been thinking it long before I actually said it. And I didn't understand what it meant for me to give up. I'm like, okay, I know I give up, but what does this mean? And because I believe in God and because I believe that God is like living everywhere around me and, just my relationship with my spirituality, I'm secure. I'm certain. I know where I'm going, but I don't feel like I know. And I don't feel like I'm going to get there. So, what does it actually mean when I say I give up? I gave up in a sense of surrendering. God, can you jump in my body? Because I can't do this. I can't work through this. I literally cannot sit here and read these books and write this paper in order to succeed, in order to achieve what I'm trying to achieve. It's just not within me. So, can you please just help a sister out? I want to read something to you from my journal because I had stopped journaling for a very long time. Like, there's huge gaps. I completed one journal, but this side, here is all I've written since I started it. 3/25/24 was the first time I wrote in this book because I had finished a different journal. And my last entry was 12/3/2. I want to read to you something that I wrote before I was able to get like my life back together. And what I say by that, I mean like I was in the hole academically. Financially, I was working. I was working my butt off. I had met my financial goals. I surpassed what I thought my financial goals should be. And I'm like, yo, I'm working so hard in this one area. I want to continue to make money. Like money, I'm doing good. I want to keep it up. I want to do better. Academically, because I'm still a student, I definitely let that fall on the back burner and I didn't prioritize anything academically, except for the classes that were easy. I had one class this semester that was pretty easy for me, and I was able to do that class quick. But these other two classes that I had, I've taken classes like these before, and I've done well, A's and B's. This semester, I didn't turn in no work. I would look at the work, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. Just read this summary and take some notes on it, and then write about it, a summary of it, post it in the discussion, responded to people. I could do that. And I literally told myself, I'm not gonna wait till the last minute. I'm gonna get it done. Like I'm gonna do it as it comes. Early even. Man, and I tell you, that didn't happen. I'm like, whatever. So I wanna read 11/16/24 to you. This is it. This is the last and final stretch. It's just me now, me and God. I have to push through mentally more than I ever have in my entire life. There is so much craziness. I have to force myself to see it, see what I'm doing, where I'm going, how I'm distracting myself. I don't want to give up on myself. I can feel myself slipping through my own fingers. Everyone believes in me. Boo believe in me. He wants me to succeed so he can see me through. God, please help me through this. It's only me and you. I have to finish these classes. I have to do this work. I have to force myself. I have to put in the undistracting time. I have to continue to be dedicated. I know this isn't the hill I'm going to die on. I can do it. I can make it. The physical work is there. I know you are providing for me physically, God. I know I will find the apartment, the job, the safety, the happiness, and the change I'm looking for. I know once I get through passing these classes, everything else will fall in place. Everything I need will be provided for me. My goal is to have, I put my money goal for the year or for before I move, and it will happen. I pray I can pass all my classes. I know I will pass my macroeconomics class, American Foreign Policy, and Global Environmental Policy class. I can do it. I will do it. I am doing it. I have to do what comes first. Doing homework comes first. Sitting down, taking the time, meditating, that all comes first. Because it does. It all comes first. I can't do anything until I sit down. I did get everything I needed to do done. Everything I asked for, I prayed for, I just needed, like God provided. I met a new friend. She really sat down with me and listened to me talk and listened to me express my worries, my concerns, my fears, my frustrations. She let me just vent. And she said, well, I will help you. I will sit down with you. Let's take a day, sit down, let's do all of it. all of it, all the classes that you have late work for. Let's just do it. And we did it. That is something I will forever be grateful for. Not just because like she literally helped me cross this line. Like God is the reason why she's in my life, but she really helped me get to this point where I can cross the line. Like it's the fact that someone wanted to do that for me. Someone wanted to genuinely see me succeed. Someone genuinely wanted to listen to me vent my frustrations, my worries, my fears. Like that's big. If I don't graduate, I have to be here for another year. It just sets back all my goals for another year. And I'm like, wow, this person who I've only known for a couple of days is willing to sit with me and just listen to me and help me. Like, God, I pray that you keep people like that in my life. It blew me out the water. It was unexpected. And that was that was the first time I felt like if I don't have friends like this in my life, they need to go. And they went. They went. They gone. They gone. They gone. They gone. They gone. They gone. They doing their thing. They're living their life. And I hope that they're happy. I'm glad that we were able to exist together. But if it's not serving me, I can't do it. If God isn't putting it in my life, I can't do it. I won't force it because I allowed myself to get to the point where I had to give up. I had to give up. I surrender, and it's okay to surrender. I'm not heavily religious, so I don't know scriptures and I don't know the Bible, but I do have friends that educate me, and I know that it's okay for me to ask the Lord, to ask, just pray on it. Just pray on it. Like I had to remember that God is he's behind the scenes. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. Like I need to believe in myself. I tried so hard to get out of them classes because I thought I was gonna fail them. So I emailed my advisor. I said, "Can you please help me get out of this class? These two classes because I don't think I'm gonna be able to graduate." And he literally was like, "No, I think you can do it. You can try. You can do it." And so I emailed the teachers of those classes and I said, "I know it's so late in the semester. We only got like 3 weeks until classes are over. Can I turn in this work, this missed work?" And they were like, "Yes, we want to see you succeed. We want you to graduate. We genuinely do. You should have came to us sooner, but we understand." And I'm like, yo, if I would have just asked for that though in the beginning, if I would have just asked the proper way for help in the beginning, everything would have been okay. I wouldn't have had to get to the point where I stressed so bad. Like I was stressed so bad as of 2 weeks ago. This week I've been taking it easy. I haven't written, and it's my first time going on a little bike ride to get my mental together. But like I feel good, and I'm about to graduate in a week. And then after graduation, I'm going to be moving to go to grad school. This will be the first time that I get to actually step into the larger parts of myself. I truly get to determine what Brynna's going to do. Brynna gets to do this. Brynna gets to do that. Brynna is going to be something so that she can do whatever she feels fit. That wraps it up for me. Thank you for watching.